be worried about. There's only like 30 people that look at these things. Miss Laura,
yes,
introduce everybody. We Are Washington. You've heard all about the organization, and we're able to meet with Miss Laura and talk about some upcoming events for the fall. And tell us, introduce yourself.
Okay, well, I'm Laura McDowell. I'm the Director of Operation and Programming for We Are Washington. We are a 501c3 located at 1900 Marietta Street.
Still, is it this Booker T. Isn't this the Washington School?
It is.
So is that how
that's where the name comes from. Yeah, this started out the first Black high school in Texarkana, Booker T. Washington High School. We still have the Washington alumni that meet here regularly.
Well, tell you, you're talking about people meeting here. As I'm walking the halls, I'm noticing there's so many different people involved.
Yeah, we have at least 8 to 10 nonprofits that are housed here at the Washington Community Center. So Washington is a nonprofit itself, and then there's those other nonprofits that are housed here as well. All the services that are offered here are completely free of charge for the kids, the services that are for the kids that come after school, and as well as the adults.
And when we're talking services, I mean, it's just the list A to Z of everything that you offer.
Yeah, there's a lot going on here. So we have on the daily about 50 to 60 kids that come here every day after school. And there's different programs that are offered that they can participate in. Everything from after school tutoring offered by Texarkana 4 States Urban Development Center. They have a Read and Rise program. And so those kids are getting tutored. We have groups that come in, volunteers, like the Trinity Quilting Group comes in and does a sewing class a couple of times a month. We have DJ Cam that comes in and does a music class with the kids once a week. There's a variety of things. Oh yeah, it's one of the ones that they really look forward to. It's a good time.
I can imagine. And it's also fall, so I know you were over here scribbling.
Yes, I've got lists.
How are you going to read that?
I can read it.
Can you really?
Yes.
I don't have my Walmart glasses. I can't. So tell us what's coming up. You've got, I mean, of course, Halloween's right around the corner.
Yeah, and that's our next big thing. That's Thursday. Thursday night, we're having our big fall festival. We are having different people come in. We've got Jesse, Darby, whatever we call him. He's bringing in the wrestling program. We're going to have wrestlers come in. The kids are going to get a chance to get in the wrestling ring and do their costume contest.
Take on Darby with his top hat.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, chase him around the ring.
Yeah,
that'd be funny
that'd be
to watch.
fun. Director in there, Mr. Mondo Berry. That'd be fun with some of the kids.
Okay. I think that's a challenge. No?
No, not really.
All right, so that's happening on Halloween, but you've got a whole list here.
Oh yeah. So the fall festival is 5:30 to 7:30. It's free. We're going to have food, games, all the regular fall festival type things, plus the wrestling show. So be sure and come out for that. Enter in through the cafeteria. Next on the list is our turkey box giveaway that we do every year. We're going to give out over 350 turkey dinner boxes that include the turkey. Yeah. So all this information, not just the turkey, all turkey and all the fixings, that go with it. Yeah,
so it's a whole meal. That's
the whole thing.
Amazing.
And so that's really looked forward to by lots of families here in our community. And so we're happy to get to do that again. And that's thanks to volunteers. Total Medical's been a huge help in providing some of those canned good items, lots of different businesses and organizations. And then Washington is purchasing all the turkeys for the drive. And the United Families of America, another nonprofit that heads up our feeding program, they're kind of overseeing the event. You
see how all this kind of comes together here at We Are Washington. It's such a unique, or for our area, to have so many people that are working on the same page like this.
Yeah,
these events are everybody's.
Yeah, it's really cool. You mentioned we, because we really do work together. The different nonprofits, like Pathway Resource Center They offer all free pregnancy testing, ultrasounds, baby care classes, a baby boutique where people can come in and get things for their baby, diapers and wipes and all those type of things.
Which is huge. I mean, it really is, because that stuff is so much more expensive now.
Yeah, it's crazy. And to get a free ultrasound, to go to the doctor and get that, I don't know how many hundreds that is, but this is completely free. It doesn't matter about their income. We don't even ask.
Yeah.
So we're just here to help. And then we have other organizations like Ground Floor Collective is right down the hallway. So if we see a girl and she's, having trouble, like, for instance, we had a client that was on the verge of being evicted from her apartment. So we turn her over to Ground Floor Collective.
We're all real vulnerable, no matter what you think in your mind, what you've convinced yourself to believe. We're all just
very close.
One bad diagnosis, one car accident, one, God forbid, anything.
Right. So their goal is to take families from poverty to working class. And this past year, I believe they were able to reach that goal with over 75 families. So, it's like we're working together. That's
a perfect example of getting rid of toxic charity and doing it right. Doing it correctly. So,
and it goes both ways. Like, they may have a family they're working with and find out someone's expecting, so they'll send them over to Pathway. And then the feeding program, someone is over here and their food stamps or whatever isn't in order. We can go get a food box.
How can folks not only make donations to We Are Washington, but volunteer or even offer programs that may be considered unique, but really make a
we're
difference?
Always looking for volunteers. If there's anything that you want to do, we're pretty open. The sky's the limit. We have a lot of space here. We have a whole back field that they use. We have a whole sports program here. Forgot to mention that. We have a basketball league that's about to start up. Last year, we had 42 teams on our Washington Basketball League. And again, it's all free. The jerseys, the food, everything is free for our players.
What's the website?
It's www.
What does www stand for?
I forget. Okay, so forget that. It's wearewashington.org. If you'll go to wearewashington.org, everything that I'm talking about, volunteering, you can sign up to volunteer there. There's a place to donate because that's huge. We need that.
501. I mean, it's
tax deductible. We're getting close to the end of the year.
That's right. Make a big donation.
Yeah, that'd be great.
That's not all you have on your list.
There's so much. We have different fundraisers coming up. We have the Jingle Jog. We did it for the first time last year. Jasmine Bruce and Madeline Hack, they kind of oversaw that.
Big turnout last year?
Yeah, bigger than we even expected to be our first 5K. So I can't remember the exact amount. I'm thinking maybe around 90 people came last year, and they're expecting it to be even bigger this year. So all of this is on our website and our Facebook page. That's really the best place to go is our Facebook, We Are Washington. We've got a great marketing team. They're always posting what's going on around here.
So easy to contact through your social media then, as far as communications?
And then you can email me too. It's lmcdowell@wearewashington.org.
What are we missing? Anything?
Oh, I'm sure. There's so much.
I'm not stopping you. You tell me what you got.
Well, I was just going to mention, some of those classes like we did mention.
Because if you can read that, we need to know what it is.
So some other new, we have a new nonprofit. We have a lot of nonprofits that are here. I'm going to read off some of these that I have on the list. We want to hear them. ACTS, we have United Families of America, 4-States Urban Development,
tell us,
don't
just, wait, stop.
Yes.
Slow down.
Okay.
Don't just mention them. Tell us what they do.
Okay. So the ACTS program, they are an reacclimation program for juveniles that are coming out of juvenile detention center, JDC.
Wonderful.
And
needed.
And a lot of these kids now are being court appointed to come here and go through this program. So that's really a good thing.
Vital.
United Families of America, they're the feeding program that feed our kids every single day after school. So they get a meal every day after school. In the summer, they get 2.
That's what I was going to say. It's not just school year. It's all
year long. Yeah. In the school year, we're open Monday through Saturday. And so in the summer as well, Monday through Saturday. 4-States Urban Development, that's who does our tutoring program. Ground Floor Collective, we've mentioned them with the 100 families. The Jameson Center of Kindness, they are over our gardening. We have a community garden out back, and they oversee that.
And we've talked about that over there, yeah.
Okay. And then Pathway Resource Center, we talked about that. The two new ones, Texarkana League of Champions, that's who does all the sports, like the basketball and things like that. Anthony Robinson is our athletics
That's a huge
director.
undertaking, too. I mean, would you say 42 teams last year?
Yeah, I don't know how Anthony keeps up with it all. I know it's not just him. He's got a team. You know, there's so many. Most of our staff here at Washington, we pitch in, and I say we. It's really they pitch in and do refereeing, coaching, all that. I wouldn't know which way to turn, but they're great at it, and they keep it all organized, and it's a lot of fun. We're about to get real busy with that. The new ones, Young Marines, Texarkana Young Marines, they've just started meeting here. That's a neat program. I think they have about 30 kids enrolled.
Okay.
And then we have a new track and field program that's going to be starting here at Washington soon. Again, all 3 programs. This gentleman, his wife, they are the president, and I forget her title on the board, but they're over the track and field program of Arkansas. And she's been in the Olympics for long jump, so they know what they're doing. It's Taylor and Tisha Short is their names.
Yeah, there you go. So there's so many different organizations here.
Yeah.
That, what stands out to you as the busiest?
The busiest organization?
Working out of We Are Washington, out of the center here.
Well, our after school program in itself is huge. Just having all of that many kids, and figuring out the best way to get them to all these things that are going on in a somewhat orderly fashion. Get them fed, get them to the class, and and we have a system put in place that's working pretty good. So
sure.
Trial and error. We're getting it worked out, and I know the kids are loving it. We had a mom pick up her son the other day, and it was a sewing class day, and she said and I say he because the boys are more about this sewing class than the girls. They like the machine aspect of it,
Well, I don't know how to run a sewing machine, but I do my own hemming, buttons and whatnot. You need to know. Need to know something. Yeah,
it's important. But she was naming off all the things that he's sewn and brought home to her, and she was real excited to get all those things. So
very good. Well, thank you so much for taking some time. Am I missing anything? Did we get everybody?
Like I said, we'll never cover it all unless we have all day. But there's just.
Well, I just want to make sure that we kind of get the heart of what the message out there. We're up to Christmas, the jingle job.
Yes, yes, that's pretty good. You'll come back.
Sure. And keep in mind, it's just getting started. You're in what year is this now over here? It's been a long time building.
I believe we're in our 3rd year.
So, to be operating at such a level of success that you've been able to see here is huge. It's a big deal for the community. So
it's great. We get letters, from schools, principals, teachers, just talking about what a difference they're seeing in their kids at school because they've been coming here. And we've been trying to, work on them from our end as far as like the tutoring program and to be in our different sports programs. They have to keep up certain grade point averages and things like that. So we're trying to stay in contact with what's going on at school.
Is there any of the programs where you need more volunteers than anything?
Yeah, for sure. The after school programs, get in where you fit in. Like the monitoring, if you just want to come and help us keep eyes on the kiddos and make sure, everybody's kind of going where they're supposed to go and being where they're supposed to be, that kind of thing. We need those volunteers, simple as that. And then
some mentors. We just
mentors.
It was like National Mentor Day. I mean,
that would be amazing. Yeah, we need that more than anything. And then, like I said, if anyone has a special talent or something they like to do, something as simple as like bracelet making or painting or taking them outside to play kickball, whatever interests you, we can make that a little class and we can schedule it where it's once a week, or we can just do it one time and see how you like it. And then, schedule it again or not and do something different. We have different volunteers that do it different ways, but we're happy for any of that.
Well, I know there's always so much going on here, so I don't want to take up too much of your time, but thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.